On the first day, Jagex said, "Let there be RuneScape Classic," and it was good. On the second day, Jagex said, "Let there be RuneScape 2," and it was good. And on the third day, Jagex said, "Let there be RuneScape 3," and there were mass quitters, microtransactions, massacres, and rioters. But on the fourth day, Jagex raised its son from the grave and said, "Let there be Old School RuneScape," and it was great. So here we are today, approaching the 10-year anniversary of Old School RuneScape. We've had our ups and downs, including the servers, but all in all, I'm indebted to Jagex for re-releasing some old backup of a game from 2007. And that's just sort of it, isn't it? Why the hell am I playing a game from 2007? And farming is something I do on mobile while I'm spending time with my girlfriend. And I can hear her now say, "Oh my god, are you playing that nerd game where you tap dirt?" You know, it's a funny joke between us at this point. But there is some truth to it. Why on this dirty earth am I tapping pixelated brown squares? Well, the answer is simple. It's as simple as the combat in this game. There's a lot of satisfaction in achieving goals, and RuneScape can create a relaxed environment where we are free to choose how we play our game. Want to restrict yourself to Mauritania and spend 2,277 hours or so jumping across the same bridge for like 5 XP? Holy Saradomin, this game is for you. Oh, just want to feel nostalgic? How about you go cut some oaks while your wife is in labor next to you? No matter how you play this game, RuneScape delivers a sense of gratification. This gratification can be quick or it can be delayed. I remember getting my Barrows gloves for the first time and feeling like, I was not a noob anymore. However, I was and I still am, of course. Then I got my friend into RuneScape and I told him if he completes all the free-to-play quests that I would buy him a bond. And he did it. And then for some godforsaken reason, I told him to go off and grind out a graceful set. Yeah, I know, he quit shortly after. But the one redeeming thing about all this, of course no credit to me, is that my friend can come back at any time, and his account will be right where he left off. I have, in quotes, quit RuneScape maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, I'll just stop there, that many times, but I always feel a tickle in the back of my mind going, sure, yeah, right, yeah, sure, you're quitting, buddy. And the thought always wins, and I log in after a few months, and bam! I'm going right back to killing Vorkoth, or is it Vorkoth? Vorkath? I say Vorkath. And trying to complete the achievement diary, like I didn't just completely abandon my RuneScape character like my dad abandoned me. Now, obviously, the content is what makes this game great, but I'm talking more specifically. I'm talking about how, yes, just like your family, Jagex makes you want to punch a wall or cry myself to sleep when they don't pick up the phone at 12 a.m. But at the end of the day, they are one involved company. The player polls, the Reddit smackdowns, the golden gnomes, the raids, and so much more. It is easier to focus on the negatives. Yes, there are a lot. Because, well, it's safer that way, right? But let's not forget how well they have done and how lucky I am to be able to open up RuneScape on my phone when I can't sleep and run a few agility laps, and then boom, I'm waking up from the most beautiful sleep of my life. I mean, who plays a video game to fall asleep? I mean, that's honestly impressive no matter how reworked agility needs to be. I love you, Hallowed Sepulchre. I love you, Hallowed Sepulchre? Or if I don't even want to sleep, I can just put on a book or a tasty stream, and all of a sudden, I'm a multitasking god. There's some people who play like 6 accounts at once. I don't know how you do that, but I'm sure you're like great, assistants or something. From the PVM to questing to PKing, all the time I am learning some new game knowledge. Go to the wiki, which by the way is like the greatest wiki of any video game, and click a random page and just read. Everything you need to know is in there somewhere. And let's not forget the content creator community. And I think the best example of this right now is Soup Skill and War Games. I mean, that's just an all-star Golden Gnome cast. I was watching it with my girlfriend, who, by the way, loves Survivor, loves these type of shows, and she was actually interested in it. She was actually interested in who was going to win. And all she knows about this game is just me tapping dirt every day and blabbering about how I'm close to some 99. In my book, that is a win. I could spend all day talking about specific content, but one quality of life that I want to include, or at least, honorable mention, is RuneLite. Holy sandals. RuneLite Quest Helper is like probably the best, better than Wooks himself. And I'm not joking, it's up there. There are so many plugins that provide such a quality of life change that, I wish I had them in real life. Oh, you want to be thicker? Stretch mode. You want to place, you want somewhere to keep your notes in real life? Boom, notebook. Hold on, let me write that. That's actually genius. Let me write that. See, I don't have a notebook. I need to write that down though. That's smart. Anyways, look, there's a lot that I've left out. So if I didn't include something that you would like to discuss, leave a comment. RuneScape isn't just good. It isn't just another game. It is a second job, or a second wife, or like having 5 kids. But the beauty is you can abandon it at any time, unlike those latter options, and come back to your character in the wilderness killing green dragons. I mean, wow, someone was leveling up my account while I was gone? Thank you. Thank you so much, by the way, whoever you are. RuneScape provides satisfaction in achieving goals. It has a passionate community. Anytime someone says, if you could only play one game for the rest of your life, which would it be? I always tell them, Old School RuneScape. Yeah, I may want to choose CSGO or Terraria or Age, but I always come back to OSRS because it provides me with what I have said, the gratification, the passionate community, right? These are just great memes. Even when I'm not in a RuneScape sort of, when I'm not in the grind, I always come back to the subreddit or to wherever just to look at the memes. They're great. You know what? Because RuneScape, it's always going to be there for you, obviously, in a healthy way. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, please comment, or, just watch my videos. It helps a lot. Okay, thanks, bye.